Also, there were riots last night in because of Joe Paterno stepping down as coach from Penn State, because apparently, according to grand jury testimony, he failed to report that one of his assistant coaches was raping children on the premises. It's just an unbelievable story. And so these Penn State students basically riot because they're upset about their coach. Were it not for the fact that as they were doing this, expressing the anger that their 83-year-old coach is going to have to step down because he was more or less protecting, and it's possible there's going to more come out, actively covering up the pedophilia that was being perpetrated by one of his assistant coaches. While these college kids in Penn State were rioting over that, you've got kids, college students, I should say, because, you know, kids aren't expected to have this level of bravery. And basically being the victims of just an intense police brutality. You have hundreds of students facing off with cops out in front of Sprout Hall. And if that name sounds familiar to you, it is where Mario Savio delivered his pretty famous, very brief speech back in 1964. In fact, yeah, let's play that Mario Savio speech from 1964 out in front of Sprout Hall as students were protesting then.
There's a time when the operation of the machine becomes so odious, makes you so sick at heart that you can't take part. You can't even passively take part. And you've got to put your bodies upon the gears and upon the wheels, upon the levers, upon all the apparatus, and you've got to make it stop. And you've got to indicate to the people who run it, to the people who own it, that unless you're free, the machine will be prevented from working at all.
And that was 37 years ago. Savio went on to say that doesn't mean break things. That means just lay down, sit on the ground, and make them try and move you. And that's exactly what these peaceful OccupyCAL student protesters were doing. And this video is just, there's something so grotesque about this. The only thing I could think of is when I saw these cops just suddenly talk to each other and then just decide they're going to take these massive nightsticks and shove them into the guts of these kids. They literally looked like the apes in a Planet of Apes. I mean, the sheer brutality.
The first person they attack too is a girl, and it's obvious that they go for her too.
And there was one kid there with a sweatshirt. You can see him, and he's obviously his fingers were broken by the cops, and you could see he's holding it up to them, showing that his thumb is like dangling. Unbelievable. The bravery these kids show is just incredibly impressive. And what a juxtaposition between those morons who protested because their coach, who clearly had been protecting a pedophile, decided to riot. I mean, it's unbelievable.